checking the line today. We're getting towards the end, losing light. It's been really slow all day, haven't got anything. But second last trap here, we pulled up, didn't have the camera running, but got quite a surprise. Wow. Sometime last night it's frozen solid. This is actually a funny trap. It's our 280. This trap, it's bigger than we would normally use for this box. It's our Wolverine trap actually. We grabbed the wrong one, but we just made it work here. And this exact same set 3 years ago caught us a cat here too. We don't normally catch cats and conifers here. We have a different type of set we use for them. So it's always such a surprise to find them in one of these. So far this year, we don't have any Lynx sets set out, specifically Lynx. We do a different type of setup for those. We don't have any out. So, you know you got a good trap line when the Lynx seek out your traps. As you can see with this Lynx, the trap tipped out of the box when it set off. The cat never even moved. He's like, it's not pulled away. The chain is still loose. He didn't twitch after it hit him. It was an instant kill, really humane. Not a target animal for this trap, but it was still very, very humane. He was dead instantly. This trap actually did his job so fast that the Lynx didn't even move enough to allow us to compress the springs. I can see here he's butted right up. So we're gonna have to take him home, thaw him, and we'll get him out of the trap then. So we'll see you later. Hey guys, back at the cabin here. We got this guy out of the trap finally. Took a full night of thawing so we could move him over just a little bit. But we got him out. He's in great shape. Just making a few notes here before I start skinning him. First off, these things are loaded with fleas. So we've actually already rated them, but make sure you do that if you're doing it inside anywhere. And I would, even if you have a skinning shed you're doing it in, I would still say rate them down well, just to keep the fleas at bay. Couple of interesting points with the Lynx. They've got these great big snowshoes on them to help them float on the snow. And the front paw, when you see it in the snow, will look very round. The front paw looks very round. The back paw, when you see it, you'll see the round part, but also a little bit of the back of the heel. So it'll be kind of an oval oblong shape. So then you can tell normally which way they're going and which way they're traveling. Another cool thing is the claws they have. Very, very sharp, needle sharp. You gotta be careful skinning them. And if you skin the pelt with the claws in, like skin the whole foot out, you gotta be very careful you don't stab yourself on those. And interesting, like any other cat, they have retractable claws. So when you see their track out on the trail in the snow, wherever you are, you will never see claws. If you see claws, then it's more likely a dog track, either a big coyote or a wolf. So no claws, probably you got a cat there. These are similar to a bobcat, but you'll notice they're a very much grayer color, less spots, and these ones have their spots mostly just on the belly, and that's what really sells. People like the belly spots on them. It's nice and soft fur. And they've got their very noticeable ear tufts, very cool looking thing, and their cheek ruffs. Makes it look like they've got kind of a bushman beard going on. And a difference between these and the bobcat is the tail. They both have short tails, but bobcat are a little bit longer. The Lynx tail is only between 3 and 4 inches long. It's very, very short. So similar to a bobcat, but just a few smaller differences. So I guess we'll get started skinning it here. Now, you don't have to use gloves, and I've spent most of my life skinning without gloves, but yeah, if you have them on hand, you might as well use them. Just save some hassle later on. Behavior-wise, these things are very similar to any other cat species. They like kind of playing around and whatever. For the regular traps we use for them, because this was obviously not a regular trap, but for a normal setup, we set up something shiny to catch their attention as they're walking on the trail, so they come and investigate the set. Anything from I mean, some people use Christmas ornaments. Some people use little ribbons, colorful ribbons. We like to use CDs, old CDs and DVDs that we don't use. Just not our taste. The one year it was funny. We had a Justin Bieber CD. 3 cheers for Justin Bieber, woohoo! But of course we weren't listening to it. So we put it out. Never caught us anything. We did really well that year, but never caught anything in that set. So the next year we figured, you know what, we're going to put it at our best trap, the one that caught us multiple cats that year. It was by far our best setup. So the next year we put her out there, totally dead. Never caught us a thing there either. So that's another important thing to note when trapping lynx. They don't enjoy Justin Bieber either. So sorry, Justin. Got to do better, man. And there we have it. There is a skinned Saskatchewan lynx. Before we throw them out, we'll collect the scent from them so we can catch some more in the future. So for these, you're looking to collect the feces and the urine, which is going to be right in here. You don't want to go too deep, otherwise you cut the goodies. You just want to trim into the stomach meat. Oh yeah, I can see a good full bladder there already. That's good. Alright, so there's the bladder right there. You see how close that was to the surface of where I started cutting. You don't want to go too deep, otherwise you puncture that and you lose all of that. So we start by gingerly getting this out into the jar, looking for feces. We'll be right up, normally right behind where the bladder was. So the bladder was right here. Right behind that is this, which is the large intestine, which you can feel where there's stuff there.
It's probably porcupine. We think this is the one who came and stole our porcupine.
Yeah, we caught him like a half mile from the cabin. Less than a half mile probably.
Yeah.
So I followed this down to the end here, and I can feel there's no solids after that. So I'll just cut this right there. Again, if you're married, not necessarily something you want to be doing in the cabin. You just pinch these fingers together behind the solids and pull the large intestine up, which should drain them out. And that is all we're going to get out of this one. So this video is getting a little long. We're going to cut it here. We're going to keep talking about cats in a part 2. But for now, we'll end it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. As usual, comment and post in the comments if you have any questions or stories of your own. We love hearing from you guys. And make sure you click through to part 2 of this. It should be showing up in a link here right at the bottom. See you in the next side.